When developing a robot, one should start with a simple concept and increase the complexity gradually. Perhaps that's why many engineers work in our innovation team, for engineers think exactly like that, from simple and general to complex and specific. When we develop a new medical assistant robot, we try not to reinvent the wheel. We start with the components we have already developed for other prototypes and are proficient with. For example, our base is always a special chassis with wheels. In a joint brainstorming session, we consider what functions the new robot must have and what components and specific capabilities it needs to fulfill these functions. Essentially, a robot must fulfill 4 basic functions. First, it must be able to localize itself. The robot must know where it is. Then, it must be able to navigate. It needs to know where it can go and how to avoid collisions. It must be able to perceive its surroundings as accurately as possible. And finally, it must be able to manipulate objects. So, for example, grasp something, unpack something, or similar tasks. Based on the functions needed, we decide on the components we require. Once we have developed a rough idea in the form of a drawing, our chief designer transforms it into a 3D model. Based on this 3D model, our mechatronics engineers assemble the prototype from various components, such as the chassis, the wheels, the arm, and the gripper. When all components are integrated properly, we start with different test scenarios for our Robbie, as we call it. For example, does it drive smoothly from A to B? Does it see the obstacles we place in its path? And can it avoid them? And can the gripper perform coordinated movements? As soon as we are satisfied with our prototype, it can finally go into practical testing with our clinical partners.